partner, like bankers with decades of local experience who are actually decision makers. So every business loan we make is approved right here. Experience, service, and accessibility. That's how WSFS has become the largest locally headquartered business lender in the region. We're WSFS Bank, and we stand for service. How can we help your business grow? To learn more, visit WSFSbank.com. Member FDIC.
All right, 722. Couple trending stories going on today. Dr. Anthony Fauci was on CNN over the weekend.
I want to ask you about some local issues. Culver City Unified School District in California became the first public school district in the U.S. to require vaccinations, not only for teachers and staff, but also for eligible students who are 12 and over. Now that the vaccine has full approval from the FDA, the Pfizer vaccine, would you like to see it mandated for students elsewhere in the U.S.? And once it's approved for kids under 12, should it be mandated for them too?
You know, I know that a lot of people will be pushing back against that, but if you get the imprimatur about the safety and the strong benefit-risk ratio for the children, when that gets established, which I believe it certainly will, by the FDA and the ACIP, I believe that mandating vaccines for children to appear in school is a good idea. And remember, Jake, this is not something new. We have mandates in many places in schools, particularly public schools, that if in fact you want a child to come in, we've done this for decades and decades, requiring polio, measles, mumps, rubella, hepatitis. So this would not be something new, requiring vaccinations for children to come to school.
That's what I said last week.
What?
The old measles, mumps, rubella,
the MMR,
hepatitis, yeah, all them, you know. So I think it's going to be a thing.
Chicken pox.
Yeah. And look at all the no case. We don't hear about chicken pox anymore. I remember when I was a kid, everybody got chicken pox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a thing. But you don't hear about them no more.
I do remember that.
So does anybody get chicken pox anymore?
I don't know.
See, because of that school mandate.
No.
Got to do that with COVID, right?
We'll see what happens.
So a lot of people push back on that, just like they push back on masks. And I told you over the weekend, we saw,
good.
Yeah, and get ready, get good. You know, in Maryland, they did pass that second vote. So in Maryland schools, they are going to mandate mask wearing.
All right.
In schools when school starts the day after Labor Day. Mm-hmm. And there's a protest today. I saw on Facebook down at the Worcester County Board of Ed. So kind of like the lady in Delaware where she said meet in the garage and all
Magnolia.
that. So I don't know. I mean, look, I'm for the choice. This is me personally.
Okay.
But I'm not going and making signs
and
picketing
protest.
and all that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But I know that a lot of people, and look, unmask our kids, like, hey, I'm all about it.
Right.
But, and it's me personally, but I'll let them fight the fight for us.
Yeah.
You know. But good for them. They're standing for something, you know. They're
I'm
going
at
down
the
there.
point where we did it all last year and stayed in school. We did it for summer camp.
I don't want to close.
in.
I don't want to go home either.
And this is just going to be, you know, our next school year doing it.
I don't want no quarantining classes shut down, all this.
No.
When my kid's not sick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want that. So whatever. So we'll see. Some other trending stories going on. A little bit more light. Wendy's has announced it's going to give its fries a big makeover.
Oh.
Okay.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I'm a Wendy's guy. I like
love
Wendy's.
French fries.
Well, Wendy's president Kurt Kane told CNN the company has spent the last 4 years figuring out how to solve the, quote, cold, soggy fries issue.
Cold, soggy fries issue.
That was one of their complaints that they got. Their fries were always like, get cold real quick.
No, what you have to do is when you order fries, you have to say with no salt. And then you know that they're going to give you a fresh batch, and then you put your own salt.
No salt.
Like if you order French fries.
Oh, and then you put your own.
Yeah, because they're all made with salt, and you know that they've been sitting. So if you order French fries and say with no salt, they have to make you a fresh batch.
Oh.
So you know you're getting fresh hot fries.
Well, the new fries will apparently have one side that's thicker
Oh.
for heat retention.
Okay.
And the other side will be thinner to enhance crispiness.
Okay. I like it.
The improved fries will be fully available in the U.S. by the middle of September.
Wow.
So there you go. All right. Man, I need to go try these.
Nice.
But that's also an excuse to go get their burger.
Wow.
They got the double burger and the triple burger, y'all. And their burgers are it.
I do the junior bacon.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
Well, whatever.
It is perfect.
Wendy's burgers are on point, y'all.
And their nuggets, too, by the way.
Jim Beam has announced a new subscription service. It's called Barreled and Boxed. And it's set to ship 2 very rare blended American whiskeys to subscribers every season. Each of the small batch whiskeys also comes with a behind-the-barrel look that includes information about their origin, as well as accompanying live virtual tasting events. Members will also have access to complimentary tours of the newly renovated Kentucky distillery and be able to attend special VIP events with a guest. Only 500 of the memberships are available, and the price of each subscription box varies. So, shout out to all the whiskey fans. With me? No, I'm not a whiskey guy.
No. Man, I know somebody who loves that Jim Beam.
Could it be somebody on our staff?
I'll never tell.
And you ever eat at Moe's?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Welcome to Moe's.
Moe's Southwestern Grill has teamed up with beverage brand ICEE, ICEE,
Yeah.
to bring customizable frozen drinks to select locations in Atlanta. As part of the chain's initial rollout, the in-store beverage bar features 2 base flavors, lemonade and Coca-Cola, which will be customized with a variety of mixed-in flavors that include strawberry, blue raspberry, and watermelon, among others. No word on when they'll decide to test, the test was a success and they'll roll it out, but they're going to start off in Atlanta. Icy drinks.
Wow. I like it.
So,
Ices are always good.
yeah. It is the Bill and Jessica Show, 729.
Let's go. Locally owned. The Voice Radio Network. McDonald's and